My name is Fatiha Kudir. I will talking about the amazing vision. Steve Jobs was a well-known inventor and businessman in the field of electronics. He was recognized as the pioneer of computer and small electronics. He left his brand in the field of computer business. He was the co-founder of Chairman and CEO of Apple. He also was a co-founder of Pixar Animation Studio and was a member of the board of directors of the Walt Disney Company. In 2006, Steve Jobs was influenced as the breakpoint of a new technological revolution today. Steve Jobs was born in February 24, 1955 and died on October 5, 2011. After a long fight with cancer for 7 years, in the late 1970s, Steve Jobs, along with the other co-founders, Steve Wozniak and Mark Cola, designed and developed one of the first commercially successful line of personal computer. Jobs also had a life outside technology. He loved the Beatles. He kept his BMW motorcycle in his living room. Jobs also got many awards. After losing a power of struggle with the board of directors, he left Apple and founded Next. One of the main reasons that he left Apple is his personality. It was known that Steve Jobs used to yell at his friends, seduce and charm his allies, and he was bad mouthing them behind their back. He also used to either lie or simply be conventional, forget things in a way that helped him and hurt his association. In 1986, he acquired the computer graphic division of Lucasfilm Limited. He remained the CEO of Pixar Animation Studio until its acquisition by the Walt Disney Company in 2006. Steve Jobs has a rough childhood as he was born a Syrian Muslim who was a student at the University of Wisconsin, and in American woman of German descent. His biological parents gave him up for adoption to Paul Jobs and Calaria Jobs when he was 5 years old. He moved with his parents from San Francisco to Mountain View, California. His father was a mechanist of company that made laser. Paul Jobs taught his son Steve rudimentary electronic and how to work with his hand. Steve Jobs did not like the word adopted and used to call his adopted parents as real 100%. When he was asked about his biological parents, he replied, "They were my sperm and eggs bank." That is not harsh, it's just the way it was. Steve Jobs always remembered the day when his adoptive father gave him a piece of his workbench and told him that it is his work to work on. He practiced his talent in electronics. Jobs attended Cupertino Junior High School in Homestead High School in Cupertino, California. Following high school graduation in 1972, Steve Jobs enrolled to Reed College in Portland, Oregon. Although he dropped out after only one semester, he continued auditing classes at Reed College. He got summer jobs at Hewlett Packard Company in Palo Alto, California. In 1974, he took jobs as a technician at Atari. During this time, he experimented with he called in his LCD experience. One of the most important things that happened in his life was this. In 1975, Steve Jobs started to attend meeting of the Homebrew Computer Club. Atari company asked Steve Jobs to work on chips that were eliminated in the machine. However, he was not interested in such kind of work and passed the work to his friend Steve Wozniak. In 1976, Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Mayer founded Apple. In 1978, Apple recruited Mike Scott from National Semiconductor to serve CEO. In 1980, Jobs was among the first to see the commercial potential of Xerox PARC's mouse-driven graphical user interface, led of the creation of the Apple. In 1984, he introduced the Macintosh, which became the first commercial successful small computer which graphical user interface. In 1991, Jobs married Lorraine Powell and had 4 children. He devoted his life to his work. However, he tried very hard to spend what was left from his time with his family. He finally got in touch with his biological mother, who is currently residing in nursing home in Los Angeles, California. In 1996, Apple announced that would bet next for 429,000 million, and that brought Jobs back to the company that the co-founder. The company subsequently branched out, introducing and improving other digital appliances, and introduced the iPad portable music player, iTunes digital music software, and the iTunes Store. In 2005, he gave a speech at Stanford University telling the audience that being fired from Apple was the best thing that could happen to him. After leaving Apple, Jobs found the next computer in 1985, but in a year he ran out of money. Later he found the Pixel Image Computer Company, and they sold it to Disney. His company contracts with Disney to produce a number of computers. Animated feature films in the year 2003 and 2004, and Pixel contracts with Disney was running out. In early 2004, Jobs announced that Pixel would seek a new partner to distribute its film after its contracts with Disney expired. In 2006, he further expanded Apple recycling program to any U.S. customer who buys a new Macintosh. This program includes shipping and the disposal of their old systems. In June 29, 2007, Apple entered the cellular phone business with the introduction of one of the smarter and most successful devices, the iPhone 4 and the iPhone 4S. Jobs was both admitted and criticized of his consummate skills at persuasion and salesmanship. In 2011, Jobs resigned at the CEO of Apple, but he remained at the company as chairman of the company board. Jobs was a demanding perfectionist who always put the business in their products at the front of the information technology industry. Thank you so much.